5 important reasons to heal trauma before marriage. There are many things that need to be prepared before getting married, starting from finances, family blessings, where to live, and so on. One thing that is quite important, but often overlooked, is trauma. Many people ignore their trauma, and don't even realize they have trauma. No matter what type of trauma is experienced, it can affect the ability to develop and maintain a loving relationship. If left unchecked until marriage, it can have a negative impact on home life. For this reason, it is important to be aware of and work on healing trauma before marriage. Here are some reasons why it is important to heal trauma before marriage. 1. Trauma can trigger trust issues. People who have experienced traumatic events often lose their sense of security. It is very common to feel like there is danger lurking around every corner, which further leads to difficulty trusting others. Trust issues can cause you to build walls in relationships in an effort to protect yourself from getting hurt. Unfortunately, this can actually backfire. Shying away from emotional or physical intimacy can make your partner feel unneeded and can create tension. 2. Trauma can trigger domestic conflict. In people with trauma issues, certain smells, sights or sounds can evoke painful memories and cause involuntary reactions. Something seemingly innocuous, like the strains of a song or the scent of a certain perfume, can actually trigger trauma victims to react with anger, sadness, or anxiety. This can make your partner feel confused, attacked, abandoned, rejected or unloved. This in turn makes your partner respond in the same way. This creates an unhealthy cycle as the marriage is filled with many arguments and conflicts. 3. Parental trauma impacts children. When faced with certain situations, people with trauma often show strong negative reactions, such as anger, sadness, guilt or fear. Children who see may not understand what is happening or why it is happening. For slightly older children, they may worry if their parents can't take good care of them. In addition, the parent's post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, symptoms are directly related to the child's response. Children may respond in the following ways. They feel and behave like their parent as a way of trying to relate to the parent. The child may show some of the same symptoms as the parent with PTSD. The child acts too mature for her age as she tries to take on the role of the parent. This causes problems at school and relationship problems with others. 4. In order not to transmit the trauma to the partner. Unhealed trauma can be a source of domestic violence. Past trauma can make a person violent, verbal attacks and threats. These are all dangerous and unacceptable behaviors. If your partner has trauma issues and is not actively trying to make changes, you are likely to experience trauma from the marriage as well. Instead of excusing your partner's behavior, it is best to encourage him or her to work on healing the trauma. 5. Trauma can interfere with sexual life. Sex is a big part of married life and trauma can affect sexual life. Sometimes sexual activity can remind a person of painful past experiences. Having trauma can also prevent you from opening up, something that is necessary for any intimate relationship. Trauma can also lower libido, which makes one lack the passion for sexual activity. Sexual distress can further lead to various other domestic problems. This can lead to lack of closeness between husband and wife, infidelity, domestic violence, sadness, and many more. Trauma can have a huge impact on a marriage. If you or your partner has trauma, open a discussion about it. Start seeking therapy to overcome the trauma. Also, explain how you and your partner can support each other.